Saturday, September 20th. Grandmom. I fell asleep after Beatrice assured me that Freddie was okay. For once, I was asleep in a second. I think I have a dream. Something with diamonds popping up in psychedelic watering cans, but I'm not sure. What I do know is that I wake up completely alert at 2 in the morning. I know it's 2 in the morning because I checked my watch, which also tells me the date. It's September 20th, the day Grandmom died. It's weird. I think how understanding something flashes through your mind at the strangest times. Or maybe it isn't strange at all. Maybe it's just some bigger force, Mother Nature maybe, or God, waiting until the exact right moment for you to figure something out. Spark spelled out silo, but that's just because the bench is right near the silo. I'm suddenly sure that I'm supposed to go to the bench. Tonight, right now. If you ever have a question, Polly, just come sit on my bench. I pull on a pair of jeans and a shirt and a pair of socks. I open my desk drawer and take out my book light. Slowly, I open the door to my room, holding tight to the doorknob so it doesn't make any sound when it turns. I release it quickly, but when I push the door farther out into the hallway, there's a loud squeak from the hinges. I freeze, waiting for someone to come out in the hall, but Patricia and Basfer fell asleep hours ago, and Mom and Dad are staying overnight at the hospital with Freddie. Beatrice and Chico are in their rooms on the other side of the castle. It should be okay. As quietly as I can, I step down all the stairs to the living room. My work boots are lined up against the wall. I slide them on and push open the door. It's very, very dark. The tiny beam of light from my book light barely illuminates anything, and yet here I am, taking steps in the middle of the night toward the one place on the farm I can't even bear to look at, even from the safety of my own turret. But here I am, step, 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 on top of brown dirt and a narrow paved road, alongside unseen but dying plants. There's some sense that this is directed by someone I can't see. I'd like to think it's Grandmom, but I don't know. I just know something is pushing my feet farther and farther toward the dark house, the slugs, the bench. When I cross the bronze bridge, I stop. I can see the black outlines of the dark horse about 100 yards ahead of me. My crooked finger starts to ache, but it's a dull pain next to the sudden image of Freddie on top of the road bridge, dazed and gray and so unlike my brother. This is for Freddie. This is for Freddie. I step on something soft, making me jump. It isn't a slug. It's just a wayward patch of dirt. But the slugs are near here. I know it. I must be careful. Step, step, step. The bench is about 50 feet away. I can barely make out its shape, its swirling framework, the tilted seat. The bench faces the lake with Teddy, Aunt Edith's giant rhubarb plant, swaying next to it. It seems remarkably upright, relative to our other rhubarb plants. The pain in my finger amps up. Now it feels like the electric shocks that shoot at my arm when I put my hand in the dragonfly mist. It hurts enough that I put the book light in my left hand and shove my right hand, clenching tightly in my pocket. I'm not paying attention to where I walk, and I step on another soft patch. This time, when I flash the light on the ground, I see that I have squashed a couple of slugs. Sorry, Beatrice. I take a deep breath and lift my head, looking up to the moonless sky. Stars twinkle, but otherwise it's as black as the dark house. I'm suddenly so scared. It's hard to breathe. Something moves near the bench. I blink. It's still a black mass, but something is definitely moving. A moth? A bat? A mutant vampire bat moth? Coward Polly has returned. She's screaming for me to turn around, run back, pull up the covers, and shut my eyes until morning. I take a step forward. Something moves. Again. I'm close enough now to recognize the shape. It's a person. Someone sitting on the bench. I approach faster, shining the light to see who it is. The second I shine the light, a voice breaks through the stillness. Polly, says Aunt Edith from her seat on the bench. I'm so glad you're here.